Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm so thrilled to announce our beautiful relationship and partnership with Ready Set Dance. And today we're going to have a chat with some beautiful experts. Jen, Nicole, nice to see you.
Nice to see you
Good
too.
to see you. Thanks for having us.
No, thanks for being here.
So I am a social worker and a parent educator and a mum to 4 boys.
So I'm an occupational therapist and mum of 2 boys, but I danced my whole life and it shaped who I was. And I think that having that background and seeing that world really brings up so much for me around what dance can do from connection point of view, from understanding how you work as a team, how you're part of a bigger group than just yourself. But then from an OT point of view, looking at all the skills that we can develop through dance and music and being in rhythm and timing with one another. Just so much that we can gain from classes that are being offered.
I'm the same as you, seeing that both boys and girls can go. And as a mum of boys, one of the things that I've always encouraged for my boys is, some dancing and some movement, because it is so important.
Even just the musicality, just having music and rhythm and just having a space to kind of let go and shake it off and just kind of be, and we can do that so easily with music and with dance.
One of the things I see in modern parenting is that parents are more worried than ever about turning out their child to be the best they can be. And yet there is so much information and pressure around this. And when they find out that one of the best ways that we can help our child to be everything we hope for them is through movement and dance, or through just the simpleness of play and creativity that we can do through dance, it's such a relief to know it's something so simple that can bring such a great benefit to our kids as well.
And I think dance breaks down a lot of barriers. I think from my perspective, watching children, especially at shows and performances, and then watching their parents, dance actually breaks down the barrier where the parents actually forget about themselves as well.
Yes.
And then for them to be able to join in with their children, actually you see that kind of cyclical work where the child is enjoying being able to be part of music and dance, and then the parent is enjoying watching their own child. And that means that there's much more connection.
Yeah.
Totally, it fosters so much connection, doesn't it?
It feels like sometimes children don't necessarily have those inhibitions, but that may be more so on the parents.
Yeah.
How do you navigate that?
I think giving children the opportunity to express themselves in this way. One of the things I saw in the class that I watched was giving kids a chance to creatively express themselves, even singing one by one about emotions, for example. We know that kids are going to learn and be free to talk about and express that concept of emotions like happy and sad, or the difference between emotions, so much better if we do it through song or visuals. So, that can be such a great opportunity for parents, and then that can engage them in a conversation at home about those emotions as well.
Yeah. And also I think watching the class teachers be emotive and to be expressive and to be playful, they can see adults engaging in ways that is childlike, which connects them to the kids in their class. Some of the songs were about being expressive, say happy faces or sad or cross, or, and they were stamping it out. And I think that's also, I stamp out, or I go fast, or I go slow according to my emotions. And I think that connection between body movement, emotional processing, and that when I feel an emotion, it comes with a sense of self in my body. So sad and slumpy, there's angry and I'm stamping. And they were able to act that out in the class, which I thought was so beautiful, because that can translate at home as, I see you looking really angry. How about we do big stamps and big crashes and get those angry feelings moving through our body? And we're doing that all in an expressive, creative way where it's acceptable to feel that way. And it's acceptable to use my body to express an emotion that might feel quite stored.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I think that's the best part about dance. It just is a lot more free. There is pressure sometimes from parents on how they can encourage their child to be part of those spaces at certain ages, but having music and dance actually be really ageless. It doesn't really matter what that looks like. But do you find that people are concerned about bringing their children to music and dance at a really young age, or they don't feel like it's beneficial?
It's about finding the right place, place and space. So when you've got a community like Ready Set Dance, for example, where they're broken up into ages, there's not the comparison of a 7-year-old with a 3-year-old, right? So they're with their peers, they're able to relate and engage according to their peer level, they're able to push themselves and go a little bit further if they'd like to. They can stay in their space in class where their peers are. And it really is a welcoming environment. The kids seem to want to be there and really have fun. And that's the foundation, is that your kid wants to go off. And I think they want to go there because that innate feeling that they get of being part of a group, part of a community, expressing themselves is rewarding.
Yeah.
And achieving.
Yeah.
Just achieving by being there, right?
That's right.
And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get every move. You're just meant to be there and have fun.
I think increasingly in a world where there is so much competition and so much comparison, anything we can put our kids in where they're not being compared, where they get to be their creative selves. So, dance and drama particularly, it is so, so important for them because everybody plays a role in that team. It's not about one winner, and everybody can do it their way and show their individuality through the way that they dance. And you could definitely see that in the class.